Alright. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to change your sprocket, mainly because I have to change your sprocket. I'm putting a used sprocket I got from my friend. I'm pretty sure this was the sprocket I gave him when I traded him the sprocket. But yeah, so it's very simple. This is bolt drive, and I also have 2-piece cranks, not 3-piece cranks. So the biggest difference is I actually have to pull out the whole spindle. I think, yeah, I have to pull out the whole spindle so I'm able to get to the sprocket. The other difference between my cranks, usual 3-piece cranks, is that 3-piece cranks come with, well, not all 3-piece cranks, but like the cheaper kind usually. Like this is a crappy old Eastern one that I have laying around. Has a very bent sprocket. Yeah, it's not the greatest. And plus it's a stripped out sprocket bolt, which is horrible. But it comes with a pinch bolt, which is this bolt right here. Mine doesn't have those, so I won't have to loosen them. Usually you have to loosen them to get them off, get the whole crank off the spindle. With 3-piece, it's pretty simple. Usually it's on there, and all you have to do is loosen this bolt, loosen that bolt, and knock it off with a mallet. Yeah, so let's get to it. So real quick, this is all the tools I need to replace the sprocket. Well, this is so that's a size 8 Allen key, that's a size 6 Allen key. That's a 17-inch socket for the back wheel, because you're gonna have to loosen the chain, and that's the new sprocket. Well, the new sprocket I'm gonna put on. It's not really new, but yeah. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is replace the sprocket. Is to loosen the back wheel, push it forward so I can take the chain off. So. Voila. Yeah. Alright, next thing I do is I gotta loosen this bolt right here, the spindle bolt. So I gotta take it completely out. So then you can knock this off. Well, comes off. And I'm being that I have to take my spindle out, I'm probably just gonna clean that off anyways. Taking the spacer out too. Then you can push it through. And there's the spindle, the crank arm, sprocket bolt, and here's your pedal. I'm guessing this is, I'm not completely sure what this is used for, but I think it's like I don't know. I'll have to ask my friend Daniel. But yeah. Alright. Next thing's next. I'm gonna take the spacer off right here. Place it off in a cleanish area where I remember it. And for some weird reason my sprocket bolt's pretty loose, so I can just hand tighten. it's like hand tightened on there for some weird reason. So take it off. And then voila, it's off. Yeah. Sweet. So all I did now was I finished cleaning off all the dust caps. Yeah, that's all the dirt that came off there. I also cleaned up the bearings a little on the side. Like did all the dirt off. So next is you need to get your crank and your sprocket, and then you also. So what you do now, well, what I usually do is, let me get my other crank with the spindle on it. Alright, so I slide this on. Slide that on real quick so I can see how it's easier to line up now. Like, it's right there. Then you take the spindle bolt. You don't tighten it down all the way, being that you're gonna have to put the spacer in later. But for right now, it's just to get it good enough that it will stay in. You gotta take your size 6, because that's the size 6 Allen key, and you tighten it. So yeah. Alright. Once you have that tightened on a little, you can take the spindle. You can take the spindle back off. Comes off. Guess it's not coming off again. Shit, there we go. And it fell out. Well, not it, but like, I don't know. Like this little piece, if you can tell me what this is for, that'd be great. I have no idea what it is for, but it keeps falling out, and I keep putting it back in where it's falling out from. Like it's this little hole inside the actual, like, you can somewhat see it, like it goes in right there. Like, come on. Like, there we go. Yeah, it goes in there, and you can like see it through this hole. But I have no idea what this weight's for. It might just be a counterweight, so like your cranks weigh the same. Oh man, it's windy as hell. Alright, hopefully the wind doesn't get too bad in here. But you tighten it up a little. There we go. So you have there. Alright. What you want to do is you want it to, like, you don't want it all the way down, because like then you have that lip right here. You kind of want to align it with the hole as good as possible as you can, and tighten it down just enough so it won't move from flander like it is doing now. Come on. Alright, so there, I got it. Sweet. I'm putting the spacer back in. Spacer's in there, nice and tight. Alright, next is to feed this through again. But for here, you want to put the dust cap on it before you put it in. It's a whole lot easier. So put the dust cap back on there. I don't have any spacers over there because I don't need any. If you need spacers, usually you use spacers in between. Like you put spacers here, so like it balances out your crank, so you don't have a different weight distribution. And yeah, it's not off-centered. Yeah. All right. So next thing if you have a 2-piece crank, next thing you have to do is put the spindle back in. There you go. Spindle's back in. Then what you put in next is your dust cap, which is this one. Dust cap in. Then you can take your sprocket and your other crank arm with that piece that keeps falling out. Put that. God damn it. All right. Oh. I'm gonna put the sprocket, the spacer in between there, and this little piece is starting to piss me the fuck off. Come on. Stupid counterweight, get in there. I wonder if the other side has this stupid piece of shit too. All right. So I got this back in. Easiest way to do it is just turn that up, just to make sure it's there correctly. Sweet. I just need to get it to go on get the spacer on. Alright, there. Now it's on the spacer. So all I have to do now is put the dust cap back. Put the spindle bolt back in. Easiest way to do it is to take the Allen key, stick it in this way, so the long way, and just turn the cranks till it locks. And then once you have it there, I usually come here and tighten it down. tight. Alright, sweet. So what I do now, it doesn't move. You don't want to over tighten your spindle. Key note you want to worry about is you don't want to over tighten your sprocket bolt, because if you over tighten it, you could actually set it off center so it doesn't spin, and there'll be like a bend when you spin it. Right now it's a little, I don't know if that's the chain making a noise. It probably is. You can put the chain back on, and voila. Let me tighten the bolt just a little. Put the chain on. Sweet. Now all I have to do is tighten my wheel, and my sprocket is replaced. Tighten my wheel real quick. Alright, so I know this is a short video. I got some clips last Saturday that I was going to put into it like a video for Sunday, but I didn't really film enough to make like a video. So it's footage of me and a couple of friends going into the foam pit at Daniel Durr's. I was going to film some more. I also have a small clip of me riding the rhythm section real quick. I'll put it at the end of this video. If you like this video, just like it, subscribe it. If you want me to do more how-tos to work on your bike, I probably will every time I can replace a part on it. Like, yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is like every time I have to replace a part, I'll make a video of how to replace it while I'm doing it, like I do with the sprocket. So, yeah, if you liked it, like it. If you want, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see like any special type of videos. So, yeah, sweet. Okay.